Okay, hi there. So here's a workout for you, all body weight that you can do it's going to take about 15 minutes, but then you can repeat it. I also have a couple bonus rounds at the end if you want to take it up a little bit of a notch, or if you just have that kind of conditioning that you need that much more. What I would tell you is with those bonus rounds, maybe you want to add those in and do those every time as you repeat it. But our first round, more of a warm-up round. We're going to just have jumping jacks and, what have we got here? And ski jumpers. We're just going to repeat those 3 times, 30 seconds each. Oh, I'm using my trusty Ironman, old-timey Ironman Timex watch. Remember, do some joint mobility before you start this. Get that synovial fluid going. I'm not going to do that with you every time, but for you, just move the shoulders around, move the hips around, up and around, knees, just so that that's all we want to do. We want to just do a little joint mobility. If you want to stretch, you can stretch afterwards. Okay, so let's go with those jumping jacks. See how I'm taking a nice wide stance? That's what I want. I want a big wingspan with these, okay? Not like this, no, this, okay? Wide with the feet, wide with the arms. Almost there. And we're going to go to those ski jumpers. So even though it's called a ski jumper, we're not actually jumping, right? You're thinking more of those ski jumpers. They're skiing down the ramp and coming off, right? And you'll put as much speed on these as you can. And from the side, it looks like that. All right, now we're back to jumping jacks. And we got our ski jumpers again. So we're just getting that heart rate up, getting some blood flowing. And you're going to go as fast as you can, and you're going to do what you can. If you need to take a rest, take a rest. One more time with the jumping jacks, and one more time with the ski jumpers. And ski jumpers. Going up on those toes. Get a little calf work in there. Last 30 seconds in this round. And we're going to rest for 1 minute. Okay? But, and you rest longer if you need to. So what we're going to do next is we've got push-ups and butterfly crunches. So, you saw my video on how to do proper push-ups. I'm going to add something to that too as I'm talking about it here. But if you've contacted me and I've told you, based on what you're telling me, I'd rather you do chest presses, then you're going to do that now, okay? But let me just show you both one thing I didn't mention with the push-ups is don't have the head down like this. Try to keep a straight line from here to here, okay? And let me just show you quickly what butterfly crunches are. Soles of the feet are together, knees are apart, and I like to just go here and just try to get in as many as I can. I am trying to keep my face full to the ceiling, not leading with the chin so that it's straining my chin, okay? Or my neck, rather. Okay, I'm going to reset my timer. We're going to start with those push-ups or chest presses, and if you're from your knees, I will do a couple like that just so that you can see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. We're here, and we're coming down. And notice I'm not letting this sink down, right? It's my chest coming to the floor, okay? I'm doing that. If you are coming from your knees, pelvis is forward. Here, not like that, okay? And I'm going to go into those butterfly crunches. See, I'm trying to keep my face full to the ceiling, not strain the neck by leading with the chin. And I'm just really trying to get in as many of these as I can. You see, I'm not going up that high. And we've got those push-ups again. And obviously, if you need to stop this at any point to reposition, to rest, just stop. Again, check that you're not sinking down. I have to even think of my butt being slightly up because what feels like it's straight to me, my midsection is actually sinking a little bit. So I have to think about my butt being slightly up when I'm doing my push-ups. And we're back to push-ups one last time. If you didn't watch my video on push-ups, go in and watch that so that you'll see proper form and how I like to do them for my purposes. And butterfly crunches. One more time. And that's round 2 is done. All right. What do we got next? Okay, so you get your minute off. So this time we've got sprinter starts and POWs, also known as an isometric lunge. So a sprinter start is a reverse lunge and a forward lunge. Looks like this. We're here, right? Remember, we want 90-degree angle with both. And then we move forward. Hopefully I'm not going off camera. Then we move forward. And again, this shouldn't look like this, right? It should look like this, all right? So we're going to do right leg. Then we're just, that leg that's the mover, we're just going to hold that isometric lunge position, okay? And get ready. There's our bell. So my right leg is my mover, okay? And you see I'm just back and forth. Sprinter starts are not a just, though. They are taxing for the legs. And then we're just going to hold that right leg back in the lunge. Just hold it. And remember, you see this knee? This is like 4 inches off the floor. It shouldn't be higher like that. You're trying to get it here. I mean, you're going to go with what you can do, but that's what you're aiming for. And now I'm going to go to the other leg. So reverse lunge, forward lunge. And that leg that's the mover is going back into that static lunge. Hold it. And that's that round. Just a 2-minute round on that round. Next round, but if you want to do that again, if you want to repeat that one again and make it a 4-minute round, great. Next, we're going to be back down to the floor, and we're just going to do reverse crunches and leg grabs, and maybe we'll throw a V up in there too. So let me show you those. A reverse crunch. How I like it is my feet are flexed. Now, some people have to put their hands under here like this. That's you, go ahead. How I like it, feet are flexed. Heels are not really close to the butt. They're out a little bit. You need to feel this. You bring the feet up, and then this last 6 inches, go really slow. I always tell my clients, it's like you want to think like a butterfly landing on a branch is what you want to think. That's how light your heels are touching the floor and pulling the belly button into the spine. So it's like that. That's it. We're trying to really work these lower abs here. And then, what did I say? Oh, leg grab. So we're here and we're just here. And again, don't strain with the neck, okay? Just here, here. And if your neck does bother you, just leave your neck on the floor and just do that. And maybe that last time, just to introduce it, we'll do V-ups, right? Feet and hands are together, legs come apart. This is the V at the top, and then they go back down. All right, so let's get started on that. 3, 2, 1, and let's start with those leg grabs. Now, you can leave your feet off the floor if you want. I don't do that a lot. I've noticed that many women have problems when they're doing that, of keeping their belly button into their spine. It is vitally important that you keep your belly button into your spine, that you don't push out your abs. So we've got those reverse crunches now. And see, really all the work is just, it's that last few inches is where a lot of the real work is happening. Again, if you have to hold your hands under your butt like that, that's fine. Figure out how it works for you. We're back to leg grabs. Heard some joints cracking there. That's what happens when you're 61. No, I don't believe in that. I believe in just eating healthy within reason, exercising, and that'll help you stay healthy. While I'm thinking about it, and I'm down here on the floor, I might as well talk to you. If you're somebody waking up every morning and you're stiff, you got to change your diet as well as move, okay? Because you've probably got some inflammation going on there. You'll be surprised if you start changing your diet and doing the 5-2 eating plan that I talk about, how much better you will feel. You won't want to go back. And one more time of the reverse crunches. I think we started with leg grabs. So one more time with these. And rest. All right. So you're going to rest for a minute. Between each round, you'll rest for a minute. I may not be resting that amount of time, or maybe I'm resting more, as I explained, but for you, it's a minute. So this is a bonus round. And on this round, we're going to 3 times do 30 seconds of burpees, and then we'll do a pulse squat, or you could even choose to do a wall sit, another isometric move that's great. Get your feet out from the wall, come down here, and either parallel or even slightly a little bit below parallel works. But just as a to know what you don't want to do. If you get your feet too close and then you try to go down, you see this? That's not a healthy position for the knees. So get your feet out like this first. Maybe we'll do that we'll do that at least once anyhow. So the next bell, what did I do with I keep thinking I have a timer here because of that. It's not that. It's on my wrist. Okay, so we're going to do those burpees. As I'm doing it, the first burpee I do will be a half burpee. Long story behind that I won't go into, but that will be without a push-up. Then I'm going to do a couple with a push-up, so that I'm going to do a variety of them. So your first time watching this, you go, okay, which one works for me? I'll actually make it a progression, okay? I'll first show you a modified a push-up and then one with a push-up, and I'll repeat with that. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go. So this would be a modified. Hands down, step, step, push-up or not, step, step, jump, or maybe you're just coming up here. This would be what's kind of known as a half burpee, no push-up. And then full burpee with a push-up. Okay, so I'm going to repeat those. Step, 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 jump, or, okay, now I'll do that wall sit. So we've got our feet out here. You just need to have an empty wall space a little bit below. And we're just going to hold that. When I go back to the burpees, actually I'll do it the same way. That I'll do the modified, no push-up with push-up. Isometric work is very powerful work. Okay, so those burpees again. Modified, half burpee, full burpee, again, modified, half, full, and this time we'll hold a pulse squat. So pulse squat, we're down here. I'll show you from the side. We're here, and it's just up and down, just an inch. That's it. Almost there. And we're going to go back to those burpees one last time. You do which one works for you. Modified, half, full, again, modified, half, full. And we're going to go back to that wall sit. Get the feet out and just slide down your wall. I've actually already worked out today. I worked out with kettlebells, which I am going to encourage you to get. You will enjoy working out so much more, working out with a weight than with just body weight. I promise you. So that's your workout. Those first, it was 4 rounds. It was 5 rounds. Everything except the burpees. You can just repeat that. Use the burpee round as a bonus round. Or if you want, you can put the burpee round in and repeat all of those rounds. And just do what works for you, what level you're at this point. Okay? So that's the bell.